Gravy 1 year later and how it evolved to the Deluxe. Low-key, the Deluxe was kind of made low-key a little bit when the album was made. Some songs didn't make the album, but in the Deluxe form, there are a few features that we wanted to incorporate, that we wanted to be on the original Gravy project. In Memphis, we did, 15 songs in 5 days. So there were some songs that were like loved but weren't able to make the project. So the Deluxe made room for that, and a few live things, a few other gifts and dope trinkets that we could give to the people, because we definitely we love giving them what we do, man. We love it. Even just the Philip Bailey story, that's so crazy. We could thank Travis Scott for that. It's so weird. From Stop Trying to Be God, that's myself, Cuddy, and Mr. Philip Bailey. My Uncle P now is what I call him. But such a unique cast for that song. I couldn't wait to tell him face to face that was me singing Stop Trying to Be God with him, because we didn't do it in the same studio. So when I had the chance to tell him face to face, oh man, we both laughed and had a good time and just talked about pretty much everything. That was the door to open up to him being on Never Change, because we created the song Never Change in Memphis, but I got to my house and I'm like, who would help me finish this song like no other? Should I call Philip Bailey? Nah, don't call him. Call him? Nah, don't call him. I was like, fuck it, don't call. What's the worst that could happen? No? Man called, they loved the record. The record was done in less than 7 days. I've never seen a legend, an icon, somebody that I look up to in this music game show up with so little headaches, extra strings. There's nothing, he just came, did, and I'm talking about knocked it out, killed it. Started with the backgrounds, that's how I knew he really loved the song. Most people, if they don't love the song, they would just do the lead and bounce, He started with the backgrounds. He wanted to layer that, make sure that ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Everything was so tight, and the texture that I learned from Earth, Wind & Fire, it felt good to see him recognize it and add more of the real Earth, Wind & Fire to it. So it was just such an incredible thing, and that's just one song. Andra Day, man, that song was the first song we actually did for Gravy before we even went to Memphis. She saw the vision, she got it. The first time I actually ever rocked with her, we did a Marvin Gaye tribute in DC, and it was so electrifying. Our duet in sound check was so special. We didn't even finish the song because it was so magical. We was like, we gotta save it. We gotta save it for the unknown that would happen on stage in real time, and because it was so magical. I would never forget that day, and her gift only continues to grow and grow. And I mean, from the actress, and it's so many titles under her, and she's so multi-talented. Chloe Bailey, I'm showstopper. I love what she do. I love what she brings. The fire. She's fiery. She brings it on. I mean, we had fun in rehearsal, even preparing for the Jimmy Fallon show in New York. But when it was time to hit them lights, put on them clothes, I'm talking about that girl brought it. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. It's incredible to see what she do in the studio, but later on what she do in a live format. Coco Jones, effortless talent, multi-talented. I would run into her at church sometimes, but I wouldn't tell her I got a song that I would love for us to do. I would just speak and be cordial to certain industry events. But when the time came and the record was ready, she was ready and she loved it, and that made it more dope to me. It wasn't like a favor. I love when somebody loves what they're getting on, so they give you more. More comes out of them than what comes out of a favor, Who else we got on that album? Ledisi, oh my God, that's family. Ledisi is family, always been family with her singing self. Well, people don't even, I think it was a couple Grammys ago, me and Ledisi was on the phone, and low-key, me and her both crying on the phone at the Grammys, talking about how much we just love each other's work and inspired by each other, and inspiring each other to keep pushing and keep going. There is no turning back, it's only forward. I have a special love for Ledisi. That's like my cousin, my sister, and an auntie all wrapped in one,